continuăm show-ul, iar acum a sosit momentul în care titlurile Romanian Pro Wrestling sunt puse la bătaie. Intrăm acum pe teritoriul campionilor!
Folks, this is Romanian Pro Wrestling coming to you from Cluj-Napoca, Transilvania in Romania. This is RPW Spring Slam 2026, KROSS Roads. And right now is the RPW Heavyweight Champion. One of two title matches on tonight. Out first, appropriately the champion. This is his house, Florentin Popa. Romanian born and adopted from Romania, under a year old, raised in Ireland, now comes back home as a champion 4 years into his career, and something that really connected him with the Cluj crowd. He was hand-selected by over-the-top wrestling coaches for elite training camps, taught by the likes of Finn Balor, JV McDonough and Sheamus throughout 2025. A belt held by Bernard, Van Dam, Icarus, Delos, Erkan Sulkani, and now Florentin Popa at 288 days. This is a hell of a double main event and a packed out venue. All here for our two international talents.
Decisive, un an în care acest titlu a fost apărat cu onoare de către Florentin Popa. Iar acum, drumul se întâlnește cu destinul. În această seară urmează să intre în ring nu doar un simplu oponent, ci o forță a wrestlingului modern, Cluj-Napoca! Pregătiți-vă! He is coming!
All eyes are on this man, the man the event was named for. A former two-time NXT champion, a former Revolver World Pro champion, and critically entering in as the MLW World Heavyweight Champion. Won it at Battle Riot just over a month ago. He is coming for anyone and everyone. Killer Kross, the devil you know, enters to a hero's welcome at Romanian Pro Wrestling. And that belt has been held by some of the best independent wrestlers in the world. Shane Douglas, Satoshi Kojima, Mike Awesome, Steve Corino, Swerve Strickland, Low Key, Filthy Tom Lawler, Jacob Fatu, Alex Hammerstone, Alex Kane, Matt Riddle, recently Mads Kluger, and now Killer Kross. He brings prestige with him. We mention those names because that's the legacy of the belt around that man's waist. The company he carries on his back as one of the world titles recognized by the PWI, and he is coming to add to his trophy cabinet with a belt held around the waist of Florentin Popa, who has held it for nearly a year. Will this be the night Popa shows up, shows out, defends his territory, or will the devil you know take that belt back to America? Historic moment for RPW, and we've still got more history to make after this. What a pleasure it is for me, your missing piece TJ leads me on the English broadcast. Let's get the announcements underway.
Doamnelor și domnilor, a sosit timpul pentru cel mai mare meci disputat pentru centura Heavyweight al Romanian Pro Wrestling. Introducându-l pe challenger din Las Vegas, Nevada, Statele Unite ale Americii, 1,94 m, 120 de kilograme, the devil you know, the Blood King of Battle Riot, campionul mondial din Major League Wrestling, gălăgie pentru Killer Cross! Și oponentul său, născut în Curtea de Argeș, România, 1 metru și 92 de centimetri, 110 kg, blestemul din Câmpulung și actualul campion Heavyweight al Romanian Pro Wrestling, doamnelor și domnilor, our own Florentin Popa!
Chills, a packed out Cluj-Napoca arena. This is history making, folks. And there it is, the RPW belt held alongside the MLW World Heavyweight Championship. The introductions are done, the crowd is ready. It's time to go to war. The enormity of the moment not lost on either man. Although you would argue it's a much bigger moment for the hometown boy, Florentin Popa. Lock up in the center. And you know the experience is firmly with Killer KROSS. Entering his 13th year as a professional, the New York native, no stranger to high-profile matches and high-stakes title events. Won a grueling battle riot just a month and a half ago. Now going straight for that armbar. Popa wisely goes under the ropes, needs that rope break, does not want, while he's dry, to give that limb up, and just about does so. Killer KROSS gets right out of the way. Gives him the space, lets him know, hey, I could have had it. Popa won this belt back in May at uphill battle against Edikan Sulkani. Defended it against Tom LaRufa at WrestleFest 5 in November. Now he stands here. Early feeling out process. KROSS backs him up into the ropes. Clean break. KROSS lives for this, though, this kind of competition. He wants to be pushed. And a throat shot there from Popa. Big elbow, and you know, you don't normally see that from the hometown boy. They want to defend the honor of their culture, their people, but Popa's just here to keep his belt. And this is just gonna basically just kind of take the life out of Killer KROSS, take some momentum, make him breathe harder, suck in the air a bit more. On the back foot right from the get-go. Goes in, the gut check. Affect the breathing all the more, make sure that the challenger cannot mount an offense. Shot to the back. Now, nasty knee to the spine, hooks the leg, center of the ring, but just a one. Picks it back up. KROSS fighting out from the bottom. Off the ropes. Big elbow. KROSS seeing stars. Nasty from Popa. Just any limb he can get a hand on, he is targeting with ruthless technique. Just vicious stops. That's a heavy boy bringing all that weight down on the ankle. But look at this, KROSS picks an ankle. And now pulling on that ankle joint, making sure Popa pays for every bit of punishment. And Popa pulling down that knee pad and striking right on the patella. Now the devil, you know, backing Popa into the back corner, but cannot keep him there. Pushed off again. KROSS goes in. Caught. Sidewalk slam. Maintains control of that leg. Hooks it for a 2. KROSS inviting in. Loves a firefight. Strike from Popa. KROSS takes the wrist. Gets him down. Isolating that arm. Now going for the crossface. Trying to make Popa tap. Center of the ring. And Popa biting the wrist. I mean, whatever it takes, but I don't know if I agree with that kind of behavior from a champion, a world champion. And now, KROSS going up, back elbow. Crowd almost signed. You can hear a pin drop. They're so focused on the action and what they're seeing. As Popa hooks. Board buster. Now goes for another pin. This time doesn't hook the leg. Allows the foot on the rope. That was a mistake from Popa. And Popa stalks him, gives him a kick. Brushing him with the boot, twice on the jaw now, a third. And these aren't really gonna hurt, they're just a disrespect. KROSS with a waistlock German. Snap German changes the complexion of this match very, very quickly. And this crowd firmly divided down the middle. Popa up. And KROSS looks shocked. Both men on their knees, just trading shots in the pocket. Forearm. Met with forearm. Nasty strike there from KROSS, and that was the game changer. Killer KROSS whips him, big clothesline, and a back elbow. Catch me if you can, and the cutter. Killer KROSS is unleashed. And just volleying shot after shot to Popa in the corner. Oh, going for that Doomsday Saito. And KROSS might be calling for the end here. Popa really clutching the back of the head, and KROSS, being sportsmanlike, lets him get up. Oh, that was a mistake though, Popa with the headbutt. Oh, grabs him, picks him up, no, reversal. Oh, the cross jacket, the cross jacket. Oh, he's got that locked. And you see Popa trying to fight with that free arm, but he's fading. Popa's fading. Oh, that's it! Popa's out! We have a new RPW World Heavyweight Champion! Killer KROSS not letting go! Killer KROSS is intense as it comes. History has just been made at RPW. The belt is going to America. It's going to Kissimmee, Florida. It's going with the MLW World Heavyweight Champion, Killer KROSS. What a feather in the cap of this man. His 10th championship, and he makes history over Popa in a hell of a defeat. Oh boy.
C'è buono. Che faccio? Buono. I'm learning a lot of things. Tonight I learned a very valuable lesson. There is a major professional wrestling fan base here in Romania. I had a feeling. I always said, where are they? Where are they? Where aren't we going? A big show came here a few years ago, and I know the independent wrestling scene is still thriving here. I came here in Romania to help bring awareness to the pro wrestling scene. I want to bring more pro wrestling to Romania. I've been competing all over the world since August. I've been finding new fans everywhere, people from all over the world following me everywhere I go. We got people from other countries that came here to Romania tonight in the audience. Let's give them a round of applause. Before we get on to the main event, I just have two things to tell you. Number one, everybody in the world is going to know about this title when I leave here. And number two, I will be back.
Consider this the biggest of net positives, because that belt is now leaving Romania, putting the scene on its back of Killer KROSS. And as he said prophetically, the world will know about RPW. What a moment, and what a pleasure it is to be the one to call that action.